Hey YouTube, it's the Paper Witch. Hello. So, very excited. I got the Witch's Datebook. I have been dying for one of these. $11.99 at the Witchy store. So now I'm going to be strictly using this as, this has some information in the beginning, but I'm going to be strictly using this literally just for my bedside altar and my main altar and my work altar. Like, this is strictly going to be religious stuff for religion, because I'm pagan. Wiccan is religion, despite what many people think. And I know I do not worship the devil. We don't believe in the devil. Let me just make that perfectly clear before I get judged. My only other thing is, and I want an opinion, and I don't want it just from the witchy community. I want the opinion from the planner community, because I really do. I mean, I like it in the spiral bound because I love the picture. I think it's beautiful, and the colors are just so attracting to me. But I really love binders. Now, this is my personal. I think I've done a video on this. It's my personal. My personal has like my chore lists. It has my personal appointments. Nothing to do with work. I'm doing a little bit of spend tracking in here. I got this calendar on the front to do a no spend January. I've got my little folder, some spending tracking I did for December, some diet log, because I'm switching my diet journal into a school learning coach journal because my son is starting the new public school online. It's a whole new school. It's like kind of like homeschool. And then a running grocery list. So, and I use the tabs here, the ones I made, and the clear one to separate. This is January, but this is January's important papers, so that way they're not sticking in between my planner pages and messing me up even more. So I can always clearly see my planner page. So, and then see, it's all personal stuff, just to tell me when I have to clean this week, what I've got going on, like, things I'm starting, laundry, what chores I'm doing, and I haven't gotten to next week yet, but that's besides the point. I've already shown this, I think. So, my question to you guys is, should I put this in here? Because I can switch down to 3 months at a time and do my... Because I track everything quarterly anyways, so I'm thinking instead of having 6 months at a time in this planner, doing 3 months of this planner and 3 months of this planner, because this one will kind of fit in here. I just got to trim it down a little. So I want the YouTube community, planner community's opinion. So leave it down below in the comments. Binder if you think I should put it in my personal, and spiral if you think I should just keep it in the spiral. That'll be the easiest way, and I'll just kind of look through and get a running tally. But I'm actually really excited to use this. I can use it for religion, astrology, different things like that. So I just don't know if I should, or get my own, just get another binder for it. I could do that too. They got the 3-ring ones at Staples and at Walmart that have really pretty designs on them. I don't need another elaborate one like this. I don't need to get another File of Facts or Heidi Swap. I don't need that. That would be really impractical. And my husband, I think, would shoot me. Plus, no spend January starting. So to start, I am going to keep it spiraled for now, and I'm just going to see what everybody thinks. I'm going to look in like 2 weeks and see what the video says. But let's get into the little walkthrough of my Llewellyn's Witch's Datebook. Now, Llewellyn's, they make tarot cards, calendars. They do a lot with tarot and playing cards. Like, not playing cards, but divination. They do a lot with divination, and they have books. Llewellyn's is huge with publishing books for different authors. So, here's the table of contents. So, how to use Llewellyn's Witch's Datebook. The Power of the Mind by Dallas Jennifer Cobb. Smartphone Sorcery by Michael Fury. Beating the Bad Day Blues by Melanie Marquis. Poetry and Magic by Sybil Fogg. Enchanted Stomping Grounds by Jane Meredith. And then it just starts with the months. So I'd like to point out that this date book, it's not just a regular date book. This date book will also, like this one's, look right here, so it's going inward. This date book will, I mean, people, I need to explain that for the planner girls that do not share my religious views. Magic isn't like Harry Potter. Nobody who truly practices witchcraft or Wicca feels that way. Or it's just, that's not what it is. And I need to put that out there because people who don't know make fun and kind of poke about. Because it's something they don't understand. So I'd like to point that out, that this is a religion celebrating the earth and the elements, and Mother and Father Earth, and celebrate Gaia, and Hecate, and it's just depending, some people's deities are Hecate, some people it's Pan, some people it's Caridwen or Brigid. So you have to understand. And I also have some other beliefs that may not be considered Wiccan anyways. But it's really, my theory is, and this is just the religion I follow and I understand and I relate best to. But I do feel, and I hope that my opinion doesn't offend anybody, pagan or non-pagan, Christian or non-Christian, that I feel like we all believe in the same thing. We just call it something different. That's what I think. So, people can yell at me for that, shun me for that. That's your opinion. You're entitled to it. I just don't want to get into a religious battle. So please, I'm not going to judge yours, so please don't judge mine. I don't knock anybody for their religious choices. So, getting back to it. Witchcraft, Wicca, paganism, it's nothing like Harry Potter, so please don't act like it is, or think that it is, or whatever. All we were doing, so, but I'm going to use this, I'm going to write down my intent, things each day that I'm going to use, put my intent out on, and things I'm going to work towards, and get out into the universe. And I think that's going to help me to better my practice, to get my intent out into the universe. And so that way I can say, okay, today I'll be working on this, and okay, tomorrow I'm doing some divination. Wednesday I've got to do this, and so each day I have something I'm celebrating or putting intent out on, or right now I have an abundance candle, a Reiki charged abundance candle lit at work, so for my new space, which I put a video up on that. So yeah, but just want the opinions. Do you think I should uncoil this and put it in a binder system, or should I just keep it like this? What do you think? My only concern is I'm so afraid I'm gonna ruin the book and have to buy a new one, which they're not crazy expensive actually. This one was $11.99 US, $14.99 if you're in Canada. And here's the barcode for anybody who does want it. That's the barcode. And then Llewellyn is on Facebook and Twitter. So, yeah. So, but this has Wiccan holidays, Sabbath meanings, and tasty seasonal recipes for celebrating the Wheel of the Year. Daily planetary and color correspondences. Daily planetary and color correspondences to empower your magical work. Moon lore and Esbat rituals, plus moon phases for successful spellcasting. And like I said, spellcasting has nothing to do with anything like Harry Potter, so no poking fun. It's just kind of like praying for us, just in a different way. We just light candles and burn incense and say what we want in rhyme. And then that puts it out into the universe, and we work hard to get it. It just helps us get it faster. Not instantaneously. Just helps us work at it. And then an at-a-glance guide into the best days to plant and harvest. So there's a lot of information in here besides witchcraft. Or Wiccan. Because I consider myself Wiccan. Anyways, so yeah, that's my new date book. I hope I didn't offend anybody by showing this date book. Please don't judge me. I'm not gonna be throwing this stuff in front of you guys every day, so anyways, and for my witchy viewers, I hope you guys subscribe to the Silver Willow. They got a good little channel. Merry part, blessed be. Happy planning!